Hey guys, being in an e-group doesn't just only impact you, it impacts the whole family.
Yeah, so we went to Phoenix to meet Braden,
Yes.
and then later we talked to his mom about what it means that her son is in an e-group in 7th grade. She goes on to tell us about how much it's changing their family. Check it out. Online youth director here at Elevation Church, and this is Sara. Sara is one of our eFam, and so Sara, just tell us a little bit of your story. How did you guys get connected to Elevation Church?
Well, Braden and I, my son and I, lived in the Valentine area for 16 years.
Wow.
So first we were at Blakeney, and then when the new Valentine was built, we were switched over there.
Okay.
So we've been members of Elevation Church for a long time.
Gotcha.
And then moved out here to Phoenix, Arizona, June of 2019.
Yeah.
And so it's been eGroup
Yeah.
then, or online.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this. First of all, how old is Braden?
Braden's 13 next month.
13 next month, so he's
Yeah.
in middle school.
Yep, 7th grade.
What was that transition like? Moving at the beginning of 2020, the pandemic hits, he's unable to really make a lot of friends here in Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of, walk me through that with him and what that was like for you as a parent and for him as a student?
It was a big decision to make the move here
Yeah.
because Braden grew up with all of his friends in Charlotte. So
Yeah.
knowing he had to leave them, everything did start off really well.
Yeah.
Even though he was the new kid.
Yeah.
But then just like everybody else in March, everything just shut down, and they weren't back to school. So yeah, it was probably about the holidays this year that I started thinking I need to find a way for Braden to get connected in some kind of way that we can in life right now. And
Yeah.
so I thought about Elevation eGroups and wondered if he was about at the age, and as it turns out, it was right at the age for 7th grade where middle school boys start. So he just started with that at the beginning of the year, after the holidays, and he's loved it.
That's awesome. So if I remember right, his e-group leader is Kevin Pearl, an incredible leader. He actually lives all the way in Idaho. So here you have a guy that lives in Idaho who's making an impact on your son who lives right here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
So they're not even close to each other. As a parent, what have you noticed in Braden like after his e-group time is over?
Yeah, after his e-group, he is lighter spirited. I think he can get so much in his own world, in online everything, and so he comes out of it, he will tell me about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I won't hear about school until it's time for bed that night, and he won't talk about it, but he will tell me about e-group right away, all the things they talked about. So I know it's resonating with him, I know it's making him feel better, giving him some things to think about, and that's super important to me as his mom.
Absolutely. So as a parent, what advice would you give to other parents who are thinking about how can I get my student connected? What's a good way to do it? Like, what would you tell them about just the experience you've had with Braden and joining an e-group and how it's impacted you and your family? And what would you recommend that they do?
Well, I would say for sure these days, online is the way kids want to be connected. I mean, of course they want to be connected in person too, but this e-group is for everybody at this age, especially middle schoolers, high schoolers. So just to go online and take a look, that's what I did. I think, what's the website?
elevationchurch.cc. And anyone can go there anytime and sign up. We have high school and middle school groups for guys and girls, and our goal is just to reach as many students for Christ as we possibly can.
We just started scrolling through. I think it was for the age and time that he could do. So even with us having the time difference here, his e-group meets Monday nights at 6 p.m. our time, so it's excellent for him.
It's great. I love it.
So open to anybody.
What I love about this story is how you didn't allow location to determine their connection, right? They were able to connect from anywhere in the world. His leader's in Idaho, he's in Arizona. I'm sure he's got other guys in his group that are from all over the United States, maybe even all over the world. So it doesn't matter where they live, they can get connected, and I love hearing that portion of his story. So thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you so much for letting us into your home and to celebrate with you guys what God is doing. I can't wait to hear all the other stories that are come out of here.
Thank you.